What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. So I bought this windscreen for the CB300. Now the reason why I bought it is because I've been riding this thing every single day on the highway at 100 kilometers an hour and it is just windy as hell. So I thought a little windscreen might help a little bit. Should sit like that, something like that anyway. So I bought this off Wish for about $54 including postage, which is about half the price as what they are on eBay. So to be honest, it's pretty decent quality. It doesn't really flex that much. The mounting brackets are pretty decent, so hopefully this works out nicely and I'll get installing and bring you guys along with me. So it took a little bit of figuring out, but what we have to do is on the instrument cluster we have to undo that bolt there, and on the side here we have to undo that one in there, and that's where our mounting brackets go. So I'm going to undo these. These are 5mm hex keys. And my bike is filthy at the moment, so excuse that. Been riding in the rain. All right, so those are out. So this came with all the hardware necessary. So there's a bunch of screws and spacers and washers and whatnot. Okay, so to mount these up, we've got these little spacers that go in there and there to make way for these longer screws. So I'm gonna try and put those in. So I'm gonna start off with the longer one. And these are also marked, so you got the, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's an R there for right hand side and there's an L for the left hand side. So I'm going to start off with the longer one. So that will go in there. See if I can get a better view. So we've got the spacer that goes in the hole like that. Do that up a little bit. Already I see an issue. I don't think that's the right. I don't think that's going to fit. No, there's no way that fits. Completely the wrong size. Oh, I might be able to make it work. Alright, so I had to do the top first. Just didn't want to fit. So it's slightly off center, but we'll see if it'll work. So do the top one first, and then sort of just, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, that looks like that's in. Do this up a little bit more. Alright, well, it went in, so I guess that's a win so far. Now I'll do the other side. Okay, so the brackets are on. Now let's see if we can fit the windscreen to it, if it'll actually fit. So next up, we have these little rubber things. They've got the threads inside them. So these, if you can see the hole there, they just pop straight in like that on all four of them. They just push straight in. And then we have some screws to hold the windscreen in. So yeah, that's nowhere near right. That is really, really far out. Yeah, so that didn't work at all. So I'm gonna have to loosen those off and try again. Now I think the issue is these are for the CB150 and the CB300. So being that it fits two different bikes, they're essentially the same, but not quite. I think that's what the issue I'm having is. So I'm just going to see if I can make it work. In the end, if it doesn't work, I only paid $56 for it or whatever it was. So I'm not going to be too devastated, but I'm hoping it works. Okay, so I'm just going to screw one side in a little bit and then try and get this other side in. All right, so that's holding on. So to start, I might pop the other two screws in a little bit and then see how we go from there. Now I'm just putting these in a little bit so I can do the actual mounts up again properly, just so everything's in its right spot. Okay, now I'm gonna try and squeeze this up in there. That's a little bit more difficult than I thought. All right, so I've done the brackets up properly. Now I'm just gonna do this up. Okay, so the way that those rubber mounts work is when you do them up, it squashes the rubber and makes it tight. So that's what happens there. But it's on. So it's not going anywhere, so that's good. And that's how it looks from the front. Actually, yeah, so they come with these little caps to get rid of the silver bits. I don't think they'll stay, but I'll chuck them on anyway. They fall off, they fall off. So yeah, that's how it should look. And from the bike, it looks like that, while sitting on it. So it's not bad. I reckon I'll be all right. But yeah, I won't test it until tomorrow morning when I go to work, but yeah. So that's how you install a cheap windshield. Now that was a little bit difficult. The mounts weren't exactly right. They're a little bit off, but it works. So if you want to save 50 bucks, by all means, this will work. But if you want it to fit 100%, I'd probably spend the extra 50 bucks and get the branded ones rather than just the cheap Chinese ones. But honestly, I'm happy with it. I wouldn't spend the extra 50 bucks. I'd just deal with the way it is. Anyway, so that's it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And make sure you share it around. If you didn't know, I had a competition to win a t-shirt. The winner was Jatin. He's now got his t-shirt. He's happy with it. So the next giveaway will be at 500 subscribers. So make sure to share the page around with your friends and everything. Get up to 500. I'll give away 2 hoodies and 3 t-shirts this time. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.